Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Vanderbilt with a screen. Mr. Fundamentals, the pass to Vanderbilt. George for three. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Lakers on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And prepare for Red Panda.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far. And fellas, when you're enjoying an NBA game here on 2K Sports, what really puts it over the top?
It's a tough one, Ernie, but I have to say.
Well, as we check out the results of the first half for the Lakers, it's been neck and neck.
Well, they've done a decent job of boxing out, sealing the boards.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got D'Angelo Russell, Kyle Kuzma out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Kessler in at the center position, locking down the middle. Markkanen finds Russell. Here's Kuzma. There's the three. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. You know, there's some great ball handlers in the league today, but maybe not as much as in the past, RJ.
Well, most teams are more focused on ball movement now, B.A. Passing is the emphasis, not ISO play. But at the end of the day, you better have a guy late game that can do the ISO work.
Now here's Sexton. He's closely guarded. Rebound, the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Jordan Clarkson.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And he drops the first. No good on the second free throw. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming on the free throw.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. The rebound by Markkanen.
Well, off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Sexton looking around. Over George. And that one hits the back iron.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
With the drive. And it's Mr. Fundamentals missing.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Outside Russell. For the lead. Misses the layup. The Lakers in the lead. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Brian, in his 10th season in the league, Mason Plumlee started shooting left-handed. He said, quote, "It felt good changing, and the more I practice, it just shored up my decision. It's about the result, and I'm happy I made the change. I don't even question it, and that's where I like to be." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, whatever he's doing. Allie, good stuff there. Thank you.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Kessler passes to Russell. Marking it inside. He's got 12. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
And offensively, Markkanen is in the zone. He's using his size well, and the defense hasn't had an answer.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And a chance here to check out this season's top free throw shooters. 5th best, Paul George.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
Here's George, and his scoring average impressive, putting up 17 a game. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Davis a screen. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. In an otherwise sterling career, Anthony Davis has often been haunted by the injury bug, RJ.
Yeah, but he's taking it in stride. He always manages to figure out a way to come back strong. And when he is on the floor, he is delivering the goods.
And the Lakers making a change here. We'll make substitutions. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Hachimura with a screen on Markkanen. Mr. Fundamentals, the pass to Hachimura. Good work there as it goes. Hachimura's got 6 in the quarter.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Here's Metu. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First team foul.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. To the inside. Oh, Markkanen good in the paint.
Being Markkanen is 7 feet tall, he's absolutely an inside threat. I just love watching him capitalize from this area.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. It's guarded by Markkanen. Kicks it to George. The 3 ball. Counted from distance. George has got 8 points.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Clarkson against George. Clarkson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it. That shot is off.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the 3rd. Both teams putting up some points. The Lakers on top. They lead by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter started. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Chuma Okeke. He's out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Davis with a screen on Markkanen, and he drives in. And it's Mr. Fundamentals missing.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Davis with a screen on Markkanen. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Clarkson against Hachimura. And it's Clarkson missing. Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Davis a screen. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to George, to the paint. Hendricks takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Here's Akiki. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, guarded by Markkanen. Mr. Fundamentals, the pass to Davis. To tie it up. And it's Clarkson missing. And for the Lakers, they're shooting efficiently, 50% so far. There's a screen by Okiki. Mr. Fundamentals, the pass to Hachimura. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, guarded by Markkanen. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Davis a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Driving in. And it's Mr. Fundamentals missing. For Utah, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Markkanen. George with it. To take the lead. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
3 shots.
3 shots. 3 shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Both teams deciding to change it up. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Takes it inside. Mr. Fundamentals. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Hendricks has got 4 rebounds now. Markkanen from long range. And another miss by Utah.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th. Pass to Kessler. Back to George. Now here's Markkanen. Pulls up. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight. For Los Angeles, they've got nothing to fall in this 4th quarter. 0 of 5. Hachimura outside. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. It's guarded by Markkanen. Out to the right wing. Hachimura outside. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And again, the Lakers, no good.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
George outside. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Utah?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
And Utah calls time here.
Giveaway. The Clear you. Get loud.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Akiki, and it's George in for Hachimura. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Allie, thank you. The Lakers trail. Here's Mr. Fundamentals to end the run. Blocked!
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
To the middle. Here's Markkanen. The 7-footer Markkanen using that length.
Well, I don't know what Coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
George passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Vanderbilt, a screen on Markkanen. Inside. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Now Russell. Markkanen sets a screen. From the right block, Vanderbilt pulls it in. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. It's guarded by Markkanen. Davis misses. Utah leading. Here's Russell. Uses the glass on the layup. Russell's gotten his first basket of the night.
Oh, defenses try to get physical with Russell, but he has great body control and composure. Tough to throw him off his game.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Markkanen. Mr. Fundamentals, the pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. It's guarded by Markkanen. To the inside. Three-pointer. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kuzma, the pass to Sexton. Kuzma with a screen on George. Sexton with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. Sexton misses. Time running out for the Lakers. Mr. Fundamentals.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Utah with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Kuzma against Vanderbilt. Kessler a screen. Kuzma for 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Rebounded by Kuzma. And they go to the intentional foul. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Kessler. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Back to his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Jazz.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. It's guarded by Markkanen. And it's Mr. Fundamentals missing. Now here's Russell. Not a lot of room. And So it's Utah with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in.
Go get him, Tiger. You mind if I call you Tiger? Yeah, it's kind of weird. These guys are on fire.
Hey, MP, I got some film.
Hopefully they got that out of their system in the last one.
MP, over here, over here.
Have a good game, man.
Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. So Phoenix will get the first possession. And every season you have teams, Greg, that start out hot only to falter. How do you separate the real from the rest?
Kevin, that's a good question. And one thing is what we call point differential. Doesn't just look at wins and losses, but margins of victory. And it can indicate who's really built to go the distance.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The big three for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the four. Nurkic is out there with Nasir Little.
This is why you integrate Davis into these sets, because he's terrific at finishing them off.
Booker dishes to Beal. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing.
And for MP, the big challenge is slowing down a team with a ton of momentum. These guys were on fire in their last game.
And that'll probably only sharpen his focus. He'll know it's going to take a strong effort at both ends of the floor. Hold this team in check. Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
Mr. Fundamentals, and there's the foul. It's on Nasir Little. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Booker looking around. Fades. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
There's a good screen. Nobody near George. Buries the long-range jumper.
Because he's a stretch floor with a reliable and consistent three, George adds a lot to this offense.
Charity stripe shot. A rebound by the Lakers.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Davis with a screen on Nurkic. Driving inside. Shot by Mr. Fundamentals. No good. Now here's Little. Defended by George. And the dunk by Booker.
2 emphatic points. Devin Booker.
Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Davis with a screen on Beal. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good. Mr. Fundamentals got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Outside Beal, on the wing Booker, all alone. That's good, and so Beal with the assist.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Davis with a screen on Beal. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Durant. This game he had 28 points. Outside Beal. Misses the three. Lakers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Shot by Mr. Fundamentals. No good. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against Brooklyn. Outside Durant. Now, here's Nurkic. Not a lot of room. Vanderbilt with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. The pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Vanderbilt, a screen on Booker. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And he goes in for the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
It's stolen by Davis. Fast break, the Lakers. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Energy is important on the defensive end, and Davis provides it in spades.
Booker outside. And it's Beal in the corner. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is George. His last outing, he had 8 points. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Vanderbilt. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Davis kicks to George. To the inside. Shot by Mr. Fundamentals. No good. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Phoenix. 4-point game. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Clock is at 3. Booker, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. And the Suns here with a different look. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nurkic. Vanderbilt and Davis man the post box. It's Mr. Fundamentals. Then it's Rui Hachimura. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Vanderbilt. Davis with a screen on Durant. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Davis. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
It's clear that Davis loves to put on a show for the fans, and putting on the show is exactly what he's doing.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hi, guys. Mr. Fundamentals in their last game against the Jazz was definitely a factor. He scored 10 points, and he was a thorn in the defensive side all game. He forced their hand and got himself to the line numerous times. A surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. We'll see if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
Now, here's Durant. Nothing on the board. To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. The numbers in their favor. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Jumps up. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Durant with a wide open look. A kick out to O'Neal. And the 3 off target. Lakers leading by 12. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and it's Durant with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight, 50% exactly. O'Neal on the wing, corner shot, jump shot is good. O'Neal's got his first points in this one.
Durant commands so much attention, part of the reason why he had a wide open teammate there.
A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Beal. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, putting up about 24 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
George has checked in for Hachimura. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Mr. Fundamentals passes to George. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Vanderbilt with the screen. Takes it inside. Shot by Mr. Fundamentals. No good. Durant kicks to Booker. Pass to Beal. Jordan sets the screen for Beal. From outside, off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Beal gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Beal's got 10 points now just in this quarter. So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
We need you to rise up, get loud, the Lakers record.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. Nurkic checked in for Phoenix. Los Angeles leading by 5. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. 1:15 left in the first half of basketball. Vanderbilt kicks to George. Shot clock at 5. Down low. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Devin Booker.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now here's Booker. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Yep, that one goes in there. Now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
George against Beal. The pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Inside. And Plumlee kicks to George. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. And finished off by Nurkic.
Great timing by Booker, setting up his teammate for success.
So it's the Lakers now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance and one they'll look to repeat tonight. And they ended up winning it going away.
Here's Vanderbilt. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And that one released in time, but no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the week have been named. Let's see who's hot. In the East, Cade Cunningham.
You could see that his teammates really rally around him. When they're in a rut, he ups the ante. And when they need a bucket, he goes out and gets it. He's been extremely aggressive over these last stretch of games.
And time to switch gears. The Suns are in a close one after the first half of play.
When you get hot from the distance, you're always in the game. Question is, what more can they do to pull ahead? We're just not seeing it.
Your vision is cloudy, Shaq Stradamus. What's happened to that crystal ball, man?
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Setting the floor for the Suns. The big three for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. Nasir Little out there with Nurkic. Outside, Beal. Goes up from the top of the key. No good on that one.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Davis sets a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Mr. Fundamentals passes to George. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Well, that's a smooth-looking jumper by Paul George. I mean, he's one of the more gifted scorers in the league, and there's no place on the floor where he can't hurt you.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, once upon a time, Kevin Durant said he was tired of being second. Now, some thought he was chasing clout, but he clarified it, saying, I just lost in the finals. It wasn't about, I want to be the best ever. I don't care about that. I want to wake up every day and do what I do. If we win, I know that comes with me being the best that I can be. Kevin?
David, I love the fact he is focused on the process. And thank you for giving us that report.
And now a veteran in this league, Beal is hungry to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Beal. And both free throws good for Beal. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Shot by Mr. Fundamentals, no good. Suns trail by 3. Now here's Booker. He's got 6, passes it to Beal. Suns moving the ball around. For the tie, Durant for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And he drives in. Here's Vanderbilt. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Vanderbilt's got 6.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And the Suns call time here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Lakers. They're down in 9th place so far, still early in the season. And checking out Phoenix, sitting there 4 spots below.
And you know, for the Lakers, their slow start to this season has brought some of this team's issues to light. And this is a team that I didn't think had any issues to speak of.
Neither did I, but clearly they're not the dominant force we thought they'd be. They've got some kinks to work out for sure.
Now, here's Nurkic. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Good on that shot. With that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Beal. And the Lakers call time here.
How about the numbers for George? He's getting around 16 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Now here's Little, defended by George. Here's Beal. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Back to Davis. Lets it go. Nails the baby hook. Davis has got 13 points.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Shots good by Booker.
And that's lethal. I love how Booker's eyes light up when he gets a mid-range opportunity.
Outside, George. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's covered by Beal. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Vanderbilt. 6 to shoot. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Beal's got 4 rebounds in this game. The dish to Nurkic. On the wing, Booker. Back to Nurkic. Over George. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic. And it's now only a 1-point Laker lead.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. Beal finds Booker. For the tie. And he lays it up and in. Booker's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
Oh, the focus, the finish. Booker, so hard to contain.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Beal. To the left wing. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's covered by Beal. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Davis. And the Lakers with another miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Both teams will make substitutions. The free throw off from Mr. Fundamentals. Down low, deflects the pass, and so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just...
Calls timeout. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Jordan. Back to Flynn. Jordan sets the pick for Flynn. Los Angeles leading by 6. They've got Anthony Davis. He's out there with Plumlee. Hachimura out there with Mr. Fundamentals. That's the Laker 5. Plumlee with the screen. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Johansson. And again, the Lakers no good. Phoenix has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Outside Flynn. A kick out to O'Neal. Back to Flynn. The Suns need to get a shot off. The 3 from KD. The Lakers with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Out to the wing. Hachimura finds Davis. Lakers passing it around to the paint. And he lays it straight in. 14 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
Great feed from Davis, a big guy with nice vision.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Jordan sets the pick for Flynn. From 12 feet out. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, this is where Jordan really does most of his eating, finishing after setting a solid screen.
And the Lakers call time here. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. George comes in for Hachimura. Phoenix also making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Bradley Beal comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Booker in for Flynn. Davis sets a screen. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, rejected by Booker. Beal with it, now guarded by Mr. Fundamentals. Got that bucket in no time at all. Now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead. And so George will bring it up for the Lakers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Vanderbilt throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
The three from KD. Here's Booker. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
George passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Davis with a screen on Beal. And there's the drive. Beal with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Booker. The quick look, no good that time. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And Davis can't get it to go.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
The shot by Beal, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Davis with a screen on Durant. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Davis. Banked in off the glass. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, Davis on fire right now. Doing just about anything he wants on offense.
Durant in the corner. Shot from the wing. That one rolling around and rims out.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Now Beal shoots. And again, it's the Suns missing. Now the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Vanderbilt, a screen on Booker. Drives to the hoop. Vanderbilt misses. Suns trail by 9. Beal dishes to Booker. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Mr. Fundamentals. There's a minute left to play here in the fourth. Inside, Davis. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And they just didn't have enough to overcome this deficit. Chalk up this game as a fantastic victory for the Lakers.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Davis.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Davis sets a screen. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Davis. A pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Lets the 3 fly. Missed. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.